We're ready over on the field. Drivers behind the lines in 3, 2, 1, go.
First scoring for this match looking to come from 42-56, the Cyborg Cats. But looking over to that red alliance, 37-92 Army Ants, also quickly cycling Coral from the Coral Station to L1. Those are 3 points apiece in the autonomous period. Coming out of auto, 16-15 marginal lead for the Blue Alliance, but it's extremely tight and effectively a tie at this point. 74-96, that's Robo Indians. They have a Coral in their manipulator, lining up to raise their elevator and try to score it if they can. They're lining up to drop it off, and they will, onto the L3 branch. That's going to be 4 points to their alliance. Cyborg Cats 42-56 continuing their Coral cycling work as their alliance partner 77-47 Hancock High Tech taking on the role of moving algae around the field, shuffling it into the processor for 6 points, from which the Red Alliance human player will score it for 4. 37-92, that's Army Ants. Tried to get an algae there, but didn't quite get it, and it was swiped away by 77-47 Hancock High Tech of the Blue Alliance. That's okay, though. Army Ants finding some more algae elsewhere on the field to go and score. Now it's possibly switching to a Coral strat, but turning around and grabbing that algae once again. 68-17, that's 10 factorial. Lining up with L2, they drop it off. That's a 3-point score right there to the Red Alliance. 74-52, Dupo Tigers raising their elevator, going up to score a Coral if they can. Lining up with L3 to try and drop it off. They get it wrapped around, and they will. That's going to be 4 points. 50 seconds to go, 78-64 for the Blue Alliance. Cyborg Cats continuing their work of cycling Coral alongside the Robo Indians, both of them cycling Coral onto that reef. 77-47 Hancock High Tech adopting that algae cycling. That's a strategy we've seen emerge more recently as teams try to have 1 algae cycler and 2 Coral cyclers. Bit of trouble for the Army Ants, but they handle just fine. After being on top of 2 different algae in the span of about 3 seconds, they get off of both and are back in this match. Welcome to the end game with those sonar pings. If teams want to climb the cages, it's time to do that now. Cyborg Cats seems to be taking up the offer. They've gone for the deep cage. Can't tell if they're actually in the air quite yet. If they are, that's 12 points. Everyone else opting to park as time expires. To the Blue Alliance with a score of 124-89. Blue Alliance carrying home the auto RP for having all robots move and scoring a Coral in the autonomous period. Red doing the same. Blue